Hello friends, welcome back to UPSC. Today in Geography of India, we are going to complete structures of India, that is geological structures of India. So let's get started. So, so the geological structure, it basically means or it basically includes the arrangement and deposition of rocks on the earth crust. Okay, okay. So the way in which the rocks are arranged on the earth crust and the deposition of rocks on the earth's crust, they are included in geological structures. Okay. Now geological structures of a country, they help in understanding what type and what character of the rock it is. Okay. And we can also determine the slope of the rock. Okay. How we can determine the slope of the rock? See, the harder the rock will be, okay, the less it will be eroded. So the relief feature will be as it is. Okay, it will have least or very less difference. Okay, it will have very less change. Next, the physical and chemical properties of soil can be determined by the geological structure. The availability of minerals, they can be determined by the structures of the uh, geological structure, sorry. And the surface and underground water resources and mineral wealth beneath the earth's surface, they can also be determined by the geological structures. Okay, see, if we have sedimentary rocks, then we will have uh, because sedimentary rocks, in between sedimentary rocks, the these areas only have petrol reserves. Okay, so if we have sedimentary type of rock, then we will have petrol reserves. So the mineral wealth can be determined by the rock structures. Okay, so the geological structure, they help in agricultural, industrial and economic growth in the of the country. Okay, now talking about geological regions of India, geological regions of India, they are basically divided into three regions. Okay, so the first one is the peninsular region. So this peninsular region, it includes the Meghalaya plateau in the northeast, the Kutch Kathiawar region in the west. Okay, so it, like whole of the this region of the India, it is included in peninsular region. Now the second region is extra peninsular region. Extra peninsular region is the region of Himalaya and their eastern extension. Okay, so the eastern extension, which includes Andaman and Nicobar Islands also. Okay, so they are included in extra peninsular regions. Then lastly, we have the Indo-Gangetic Plain. Indo-Gangetic Plain, it is between peninsular region and extra peninsular region. Okay, so the region that is left between peninsular region and extra peninsular region, it is included in the Indo-Gangetic Plain. Okay, so these triple tectonic division of India, as we have these three, they are generally held valid. Okay, and they are readily accepted by majority of geologists. Some scholars, they recognize only two geological divisions. So the first one is peninsular block and the other one is extra peninsular region. So the peninsular region, it comprises of the peninsular region as we have studied, while the extra peninsular region, it includes both the Himalayan region, that is extra peninsular region in this one, as well as Indo-Gangetic Plain. Okay, so they are included in one only. Now these two macro regions, that is peninsular region and extra peninsular region, if we talk about these both of them only, and if we consider the fact that of the other scholars, they who consider these two as the regions only, okay, as the geological regions. So if we have peninsular region and extra peninsular region, okay, so these two regions, they have great striking contrast, geological contrast in between them. Okay, so if we talk about the peninsular region is the oldest landmass of the earth. Okay, it is the oldest one. that is the Gondwana land, which comprised of our southern India, which this was Eurasian plate, okay, and this was peninsular India, okay. So this part was Indian plate, okay. Now this part, it comprised of Gondwana land. Now this Gondwana land, when it struck the Eurasian plate, it formed Himalayas, okay, that we have already studied. So this region, this area, this plate, it is as it is. It comprises of the peninsular region, okay. So that is why it is the oldest landmass of the earth, and it is dominated by open senile topography, okay. So it is dominated by open senile topography, okay. Now, on the other hand, if we talk about extra peninsular region, it presents the most youthful relief feature of the earth, okay, that is still forming, and the most youthful relief feature of the earth is Himalayas, okay. And the Indo-Gangetic plain, which is included in extra peninsular region, it comprises of alluvial filled filling it, okay. So this plain, it is having freshly deposited alluvial, okay. So this freshly deposited alluvial and this Indo-Gangetic plain, it is a featureless, flat and monotonous topography. And Indian peninsula, it has not undergone marine submergence since the Cambrian period, and that is why it is not much affected by tectonic forces, okay. So sorry, it has not undergone any marine submergence, as well as it has not undergone many topographical forces, sorry, tectonic forces. So both these things have not happened with it, okay. So because it has not undergone any of these submergence or tectonic forces many a times, that is why it is having basically more like ancient rock structure only, okay. So its rock structure or geological structure has not undergone many changes, okay. Now, talking about the geological history of India, so geologically the subcontinent of India, that is the peninsular region, okay. So the peninsular region, it was a part of Gondwana land, okay. So the Gondwana land was the southern continent, okay. So we had Angara land and Gondwana land. So Gondwana land, India was a part of, sorry, the subcontinent of India, that is the peninsular region, it was part of Gondwana land, okay. So this peninsular region, it is a part of oldest landmass since the formation of earth crust, which grew in complexity as the succession of alpine orogeny, okay. now now because of compression of this continent, sorry, this part, that is peninsular region or Indian subcontinent, with Eurasian plate, we had formation of Himalayas in the tertiary period and a gradational formation resulting into the Indo-Gangetic plain during Pleistocene period, okay. Now, in India, we have complex rock structures because many rock have occurred in superimposed position, okay, and they have been subjected to intensive folding and faulting. Now, because of this, we have in India a very complex rock structure. But even though Geological Survey of India, it has classified the rock structure or the rock system of India in four major divisions. So these four major divisions are: first is the Archean rock system, then we have the Purana rock system, then we have Dravidian, and lastly we have the Aryan rock system. Okay. So first we will talk about the Archean rock system. So this Archean rock system or the Archean formation, it is found in Archean era, okay? And it is also known as the Precambrian period. So in it we have the Archean system as well as Dharwar system, okay? Now this Archean system, if we count in geological time scale, okay? So it was or it is formed about 4.6 billion years ago, okay? Now this Archean system, it was formed because of cooling of earth, and it is the oldest known rock structure on the earth crust, okay? So the Archean system, if we talk about the rocks in Archean system, they are devoid of any type of life on earth, because during that time we had no life on earth, okay? And that is why they are azoic or unfossiliferous, okay? So they are unfossiliferous rocks, okay? They are thoroughly crystalline and extremely contoured and faulted, and they do not have any sort of sedimentation, okay? So they devoid of any sediment, and due to erosion from many years, these rocks, they have lost their original forms greatly, because they are the earliest rock structure, okay? So because of heavy erosion that they have faced, they have lost their originality. Now they form the core of all the great folded mountains in the world, and the Archean system, it covers about two-thirds of the peninsular India, okay? So it covers two-thirds of the peninsular region of India. Now in peninsular region, the Archean rocks, they are known as to be in they are known to be in three well-defined types. First is the Bengal gneiss, then we have Bundelkhand gneiss. Bundelkhand gneiss is the ancient one, and lastly we have the Nilgiri. Okay, and these rock system, this Archean system of rocks, it is mainly found in the states of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, and Bihar. Okay, and they are repository of mineral wealth, and they are basically rich in ferrous and non-ferrous minerals. Now, after Archean system, we have the Dharwar system. Dharwar system, it is in the Petrozoic formation. Okay. Now, the Archean form of rocks, they are formed due to erosion, and due to erosion of, sorry, the Dharwar rocks, they are formed due to erosion of Archean rocks. Okay. They are the oldest sedimentary rock system ever known. They are the first metamorphosed sedimentary rock system, and they are known to be the Dharwar system because they were first found in the Dharwar district of Karnataka. Okay, they compose largely of igneous debris, schist, and gneisses. Okay, now one of the most ancient old fold mountains that we have, that is Aravlis. The Aravlis, they are composed or they are formed on these Dharwar system. Okay, they are found in interior and exterior peninsula, and they occur basically in scattered patches. Okay, so like we have Dharwad and Bareilly of Karnataka, then central and eastern part of Chotanagpur Plateau, and the Aravlis. So in these patches we can find this Dharwad formation. Now they are highly metalliferous and unfossiliferous. Okay, so they have metals, and they are basically unfossiliferous because during this time we had no life on the earth. Okay, so because they are metalliferous, They include rich amount of iron ore, manganese, lead, zinc, silver, dolomite, gold, mica, copper, tungsten, nickel, and some precious stone and with the building materials. Okay, so this was the Archean rock system in which we have the Archean system as well as the Dharwar system. Next is our Purana rock system. Purana rock system, they are also known as to be formed in Proterozoic period. Okay, now this rock system, it includes two divisions. First one is the Kudappa system, then we have the Vindhyan system. Okay, so the Kudappa system, it is made up of shells, slate, limestone and quartzite. Okay, and it is also unfossiliferous. At the Kudappa formation, they are named after the district Kudappa in Andhra Pradesh, and they are sedimentary and metamorphic formations. Okay, so the sedimentation of the rocks started from Dharwar system. Okay, so during this time, the life had started, but these rocks are largely unfossiliferous. Okay, because the life had started in like single-celled organisms like that. Okay, so they spread in the crescent shape form like they are in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Western Rajasthan. Okay. Now the principal rock of Kudappa system, they are sandstone, shells, limestone, quartzite, slates. Okay. Now basically the diamonds that are found, they are found here. Okay. So we have Golconda mine, which have the mining of diamonds. So the Golconda mine, it is in Kudappa system only. Okay. Then we have gold. Gold, it, gold is found in Kudappa district of Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Now we have Papaghani series. Papaghani series are in this Kudappa system only. So these series have been named after the Papaghani river in Andhra Pradesh, that the valley of these rocks have been exposed. Okay, so these series is intruded by magma in the formation of sills and dike. Okay, so the sills and dike I have already told. Sill is like we have like horizontal and vertical lava. Okay, so the lava when it like dries out. Okay, so this is the sill and this is the dike. Okay, so the sill and dike formation, they are formed. So the sill dike have been metamorphosed. Okay, and because of this expose and because of this metamorphosis. Okay, so because of these things, the limestone, they have turned into marble, talc, slate, and some serpentines. Okay, the next we have the Vindhyan system. Vindhyan system, it is derived, its name is derived from the Vindhyan mountains. Okay, these mountain forms, so these Vindhya system, they actually form a dividing line between the Ganga plain in the north and the southern peninsular region in the south. Okay, in between them we have this Vindhyan system. Okay, so the Vindhyan system is between them. Okay, now this Vindhyan system, it is well known for its red stone, then sandstone and ornamental stone. Okay, and they have diamonds also. The raw materials like cement, lime, glass, and chemicals are also found here in the Vindhyan system. So we have these industries that are established in this system, in this area. Okay, so we have well-known diamond mine, that is Panna's, and Golconda mine, which lies in Vindhya system. And an interesting fact, that many historical buildings like Qutub Minar, then we have Humayun Tomb, and then Fatehpur Sikri, Agra Fort, Red Fort, Jama Masjid, they have been constructed from the red stone that is found or that has been brought from this Vindhyan ranges. Okay, so this Vindhya system have red stone which have which was used to build these historical monuments. Okay, historical buildings. Now we have, so these series they are divided into three groups. So the Vindhyan system have three groups. So the first one is Bandeir series. Sorry. Then we have Bijwar series. And lastly we have the Kemur series. Okay. So this Bandeir series lies in the western part of Indian formation, and the Bijwar series they stretches between Chhatrapur and Panna, and the Kemur series it sprawls over Bundelkhand to Baghelkhand. So Bundelkhand is in UP and Baghelkhand it is in MP. So Bandeir series they have main rocks as sediment stone, shells and limestone which provide good quality of building material. Okay, and we have some diamond and precious stones also here. Okay, then in Bijwar series, we have main rocks as sandstone, red sandstone, limestone, and quartzite. Dayak, that is Dayak here. The Dayaks they are rich in diamonds. Okay, and lastly we have Kemur series. Kemur series they are having sandstone, conglomerate, and shells as the main rocks, and they are rich in red sandstone. Okay, so this was about Vindhyan series. Then after Vindhyan series, we have Dravidian rock system. Dravidian rock system it ranges its period from Cambrian to Carboniferous period. Okay, and it is also known as Paleozoic group. Okay, in Indian geological time scale, it is known as Dravidian rock system, whereas it is known as Paleozoic group. So Paleozoic group it extends from 570 million years to 24.5 million years ago. Okay, and it marks the beginning of life on Earth's surface, like bigger lives on Earth's surface. And these formations they are absent in the peninsular region of India. So they are found in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, etc. Okay. Now these groups of rock they include shells, sandstone, clay, and marble. Okay, and the formation are fluviite and that is fluviatine, fluviatine, and lacustrine. Okay. Now, because we have deposition of river basin and lakes, and the so because of that we have subsistence of land during this period. Okay. Now at last we have the Aryan rock system. The Aryan rock system they are having the two system, that is the Gondwana system and the Deccan Trap. So the Gondwana system, these rocks are of Mesozoic era, okay, and the Mesozoic era it means middle life, okay. This era is divided into three periods, that is Terrasic period, Jurassic period, and Cretaceous period. Now, according to geological time scale, these periods extend from the Upper Carboniferous till the beginning of Cenozoic or Aryan era. Okay, and now this formation during this period we have coal formation. Okay, and in this formation, good quality coals of India, that is bituminous and anthracite coals, are occurring. Okay. Now, iron also occurs, and this iron ore, it occurs in Raniganj coal mine. Okay, and at this period of time, the fishes and reptiles were responsible. Excuse me. They were responsible for the formation of fossils in this period. Okay. Now, the 98% of the coal that is found, it is found from these rocks, that is the Gondwana rocks. Okay, and these rocks are found in Bihar, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, and Maharashtra. Then, lastly, we have the Deccan Trap. Now, the Deccan Trap, it is during this period, we had evolution and eruption of volcanoes that had started. Okay, and these rocks, they were formed at the end of Mesozoic era. This period, it is marked as transgression of seas and outpouring of huge quantity of lava. Okay, so we had huge quantity of lava that was outpoured during this period. So the Deccan Trap, it is having total area of 5 lakh square kilometers that we have already studied in the physiographic regions of India. Okay, so this system, it is known as trap because the flow of lava from the beneath the earth, it forms a shape, okay, which is of the shape of stair. Okay, the thickness of the rock, it is maximum to about 3000 meters, and this thickness is along the Mumbai coast, and it decreases towards the south and east. Okay, now if we talk about the strength of the rock, this rock is very hard and it's basalt, because we have the volcanic rock. This is volcanic rock, so the basalt is used for construction of rock and buildings. Okay, because it is very hard, and these rocks, they are responsible for the formation of black soil. The black soil, as we know, it is best soil for the growth of cotton. So these type of rocks, they are found in major part of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh. And this Deccan Trap, it is rich in quartz, bauxite, magnetite, semi-precious stone, and it is also rich in magnesium, carbonate, potash, and phosphate. Now, if we talk about the recent times, we have Cenozoic era. Okay, Cenozoic means the recent life, and it starts with the beginning of 65 million years ago. So, from 65 million years ago, it has started. Okay. Now, the Cenozoic era, it has two parts, that is two periods. First is the Tertiary period, and second is Quaternary period. Tertiary period is the final breaking up of old Gondwana continent and the upliftment of Tethys geosyncline in the form of Himalayas. Okay, and then Quaternary period, it is the formation of third physiographic division of India, that is Indo-Gangetic and Brahmaputra plain. Okay, so during this time we had formation of four deep, that is synclinal basin, and the river tracks were formed. So the rivers like Jhelum, Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Kaveri, Krishna, etc., they were formed during this period, that is Quaternary period. So this was about the geological structure of India. So that was all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's lecture. Let's meet in our next class. Till then, take care and have a nice day.